These are just some of the fall scents that I have gone through. So Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin is my absolute favorite, so I have 1, 2 of those. I went through a pumpkin patch. This one I got because it was on sale, and I like it. It just isn't as good to me as the Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin, but if they didn't have that and they had this, I would definitely buy this again. This is my first time ever getting Autumn Woods. I believe this was an online exclusive. This was really, really good. Definitely kind of a mandel, if you will, a man candle. So that's good. And then, first ever year I've ever gotten leaves, I know. I'm okay with this one. It's not my favorite. I believe I only have one of this that I purchased, so I don't know. It's good. It's not my favorite. Moving on to some of my random empties. Going to start off with a cat empty since I am in my beauty room, aka the kitten's room. Start off with the litter genie. If you have cats and you do not have a litter genie, you need to get one. Essentially, it is the same idea as a diaper genie. You scoop the litter box and you put it in a container, and then you pull a lever on the container and it basically traps the smell in the bottom. So I go through these a lot. It says it can last up to 4 months with 1 cat. And when I had 6 cats, I was going through this a lot more than I do now that I only have 3 of my fosters left, and one of them is a foster fail. If you didn't see that on my Instagram, you can check that out. I am Mrs. Shiny over there. And no, it was not me. It was Mr. Shiny. These might not seem beauty related, but I believe that they are. This is the Nature's Bounty Extra Strength Hair, Skin, and Nails vitamins. I can get this either at Target or at Costco, where I got it last time. This says it's argan oil infused, and it has biotin in it and hyaluronic acid. So this is definitely something that I use to help my hair grow faster, get over some of the damage that I do to it from heat styling it and bleaching it, as well as my skin. And then I have a Kirkland Signature Daily Multivitamin, 500 tablets. So it took me a long time to go through this. I believe Mr. Shiny started using it as well, so that's why I'm on to a new bottle, because this thing lasted a long time. Got another miscellaneous empty in here before we move on to the beauty stuff. This is the Scrubbing Bubbles Fresh Brush Flushable Refills. If you're anything like me, toilet brushes really gross me out. It really grosses me out that most people have the kind that just sit there. What I have in our house now is this. So it is a Scrubbing Bubbles. It's a little wand. You can either use a single-use thing where you flush it, or you can get a harder, heavy-duty one where you would still throw it away, but then you just have the stick sitting by the toilet instead of the brush with all of the nastiness stuck to it. So highly recommend these. And it says that they are flushable and septic safe, if you were curious, but I always get these when they're on sale at Target. Some empties we've seen before from me include the Kirkland Daily Facial Towelettes. Again, makeup remover wipes. I use them when I am doing my makeup or at the end of the day. Sometimes I use them, but buy them at Costco. Very effective. I think you get like 190 wipes for like $9, so they're completely affordable. As well as the Up and Up basic cotton rounds. This is a 100 count. Again, I get these in a multi-pack. I think I got a 3-pack last time, so I definitely have something else in my bathroom currently. This was supposed to be in a previous empty, but I forgot to put it in here. This is the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Eye cream. I got this because Kathleen Lights had talked about liking it, and I liked it. I definitely didn't see a difference in my under eye circles like she said she did, so I did not repurchase this. As well as a e.l.f. Illuminating Eye Cream. Now this definitely is a creamy eye cream in the sense that it's very heavy. I use this morning and night, and I believe this is what led to I didn't get milia. I thought it was milia, but when I went to the dermatologist, they said I had a clogged oil duct. There's like a fancy word for it. This is a very heavy eye cream, so I stopped using it, and I am now using something else. This is not empty, but it definitely is dried out, and I don't feel like it's effective anymore. This is the Marie Badescu Skincare Drying Lotion. This is supposed to be a dupe for a Kate Somerville thing of the same kind. This is something where it has zinc oxide, titanium dioxide, talc, salicylic acid. You take a Q-tip and you dip it all the way down to the bottom and you put it on your spots. Personally, I did think that this did something for my spots, but I found something that I prefer over this because I am not a sleeper that stays in the same spot all night long. So I would put this on before bed. When I wake up in the morning, it would be all over my pillow, and the bed, and my face. So I moved on to something else that I'll show you now. I found these at Target. They know they sell them at Ulta as well. This is the COSRX Acne Pimple Master Patch. This is something that is Korean skincare, and essentially what this is, it's a little clear or white spot sticker that you put onto your blemish. They have something where it is a treatment, and then they have this one, which is the master patch. So what this is for is when you pop your pimple, then you cover it with this, and basically it draws all of the gunk out of your spot onto the patch. It says, clean your face and hands well, cover the blemishes, replace the patch with a new one when it turns white and has absorbed oils. You could definitely see that oils had come out of it. I went through this kind of fast. This has 24 patches, but I will definitely repurchase this in the future. Another weird empty. This is the eyebrow razor that I use to shave my face. Yes. Not something that I've kept up with. I know I'm supposed to do it more often than I actually get to do it, but I like it. I definitely like having my sideburns a little bit shorter than they are. My sideburns come down pretty low, as well as I'm getting to that age where I can see hair on my lip. So this helps me get rid of that, and it definitely does improve the way that your foundation goes on top of it, and I can definitely tell when I haven't done it in a while. So get these in a 3-pack. Comes with a little cover, and I have one open right now. This is not so much an empty as I depotted it. This is the Tarte Shape Tape. I have mine in the shade Fair. I actually scooped out what I could get out of it and put it into a little container. I just got grossed out because I've had this for such a long time, and I know that the idea of putting the wand back in kind of grossed me out, and the wand was actually drying out, but there was still product in here. So I used a little spatula. Now I can get rid of this and just use that. And my final empty is a MATRlX the Rebond 2 Preconditioner for Extreme Repair. I have little mini bottles of this, and then I did purchase the full size. This is MATRlX version of Olaplex, and I know that if you get something at Ulta, you can definitely get something on sale, and I never see Olaplex go on sale besides the 20% off that Sephora does sometimes. So once a week you put this in your hair, you shampoo, wash your hair, put this in, leave for 5 to 10 minutes, I usually leave it on for 10, and then you add the conditioner step on top of that, and then somehow it's supposed to redo the bonds in your hair the same way that Olaplex does, but for cheaper. So this is a little kit. It definitely got me to try it before I bought the full size, but honestly, I would not repurchase this little kit. I did not realize how tiny that it was until I purchased it in store. I mean, that's a tiny amount. It did last a little while because I wasn't using it every time I showered, but this definitely wouldn't have lasted a month if I used it every single time I showered, all 3 steps. But I really do like it, and I definitely can feel a difference in my hair when I do use it. I have one last empty. This is the Yves Saint Laurent Black Opium Eau de Parfum. Anytime they have these little sample things in Sephora or Ulta, I always pick the sample. And this has 0.04 fluid ounces. I used this when I was traveling, and I did purchase a full size. Alright guys, well that is everything that I have used up lately. What have you been using up lately? Are there any products that I have run out of that you are also running low on, or candle scents that you think I would like based on the ones that I have used? Let me know down below. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring the bell. That way you'll be notified anytime that I upload. Feel free to follow me on my other social media. I am Mrs. Shiny Side on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, and I am Stephanie Shiny Side on Facebook and Pinterest now. See you guys again next time. Bye guys. So this is something that is a Korean, this is a 3-step system. So you shampoo your hair, and then once a week you put this in your hair on top of the shampoo. Oh, no. Let me do that again. Black opium, blah, 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 blah.